And we are live. Just waiting for all these pop-outs. And I'm still... What's going on? Did that just freeze? Oh, there it goes. Whoa, that was weird. YouTube. Okay, I gotta do some stuff first. Let's move this over here. I gotta finish work before I do anything. Let me get these pop-outs done. And by the way, today is one of those days that our president deserves absolute credit, praise, was presidential in his conduct and behavior. I mean, he kept it together today. Give credit to where credit is due, whether you like him or not. To get this put together in a matter of days. And yes, the European leaders, NATO, the person in charge of NATO, the secretary, they were invited. They just didn't show up. Of course, they're going to be there to show support of Zelensky because it's a European issue. But the president deserves a lot of credit of how everything went down today. Now it's going to be up to Zelensky and Putin to square out, hash out the details. It's great to see that there's going to be a security forces in Ukraine once they agree to what territory is they give up, and hopefully getting the children back. I brought that up last night. Getting all those kids back that Russia kidnapped. That was brought up numerous times today. And hopefully just establish peace. Like I said, the president deserves an A, if not an A+, for getting this done so quickly and getting the process moving forward, regardless if you like him or not. The man deserves a lot of credit and his posture. And just keeping it together. Yeah, he goes off the rails all the time, blaming Biden and all that. We expect that. That's what he does. But on topic, based on Ukraine-Russia situation, absolute outstanding what happened today. Acting very presidential as a leader. So again, regardless of what you think, that was my take on it because I watched it. And popping out to call Putin to let him know what was going on, probably, in real time, after speaking with the leaders of Europe and Zelensky and telling him, listen, this is where we're at. This is, and we don't know exactly what happened behind closed doors, but it looks like it went well. And I was a little concerned on how this was going to go off with Zelensky, with the president, after the last fiasco, which was a disgrace. Today I was proven wrong. I thought it was going to go bad. But they did it the right way. Everything went pretty well of what I seen, even though, I think Zelensky was more prepared this time and handled it well with the comment about the suit. You knew that was coming. And another thing you have to notice, and I mentioned this, that White House press corps is so Trump-friendly, it's just wants to make a person puke. The kiss-assers in the press corps is so obvious that it makes you want to puke. I mean, my God. There, and I mentioned that too, and it's so obvious. Oh my God. But other than that, there's always going to be something I'm going to criticize. But as far as what the president did today, outstanding. Overall, outstanding. Regardless if you, like I said, like him or dislike him, got this ball moving forward And hopefully we'll see a resolution. But I'm going to tell you on the flip side, while all this is going on, I'm going to game too in a minute. Cali Nick is in the house. I was thinking about you, about something today with California. I just can't think of what the hell it was. But there was something about California. Something to keep an eye on that nobody's really paying attention to right now. Keep an eye on Israel and Iran again. Just keep an eye out for that, because it looks like shit is going to hit a boiling point between these two again. There's a lot more rhetoric coming out. If you haven't been paying attention. So just keep an eye out on that. Not saying anything's going to pop off, but they're both talking a lot of shit. Just keep an eye on that. What's up, James? I was reading about that today. I was like, oh, here we go again. A lot of rhetoric, especially coming from the typical Iran, talking smack, like they always do. What's up, Almost Toxic? Oh, it's racy. Alexa, stop! So, now I gotta do something else, but I'm gonna wait. Because I got too much screens open. On a weather note, thank God that this hurricane did not impact the Carolinas, because it would have been devastation. I'm going to look at it. I haven't looked at it since earlier today, but this sucker looks like a Cat 4 just by looking at it. I haven't done no research on it. I'm just looking at it observationally. But the trend has been northwest. I'm waiting for it to start to make that more northwest turn. That's critical. Even though they're not predicting it to make any impact, really just maybe some tropical storm effects. Of course, the rip tide, all that stuff, maybe some shore erosion, who knows. But this thing has been moving northwest. Eventually, they're predicting it to go like this and out. But I haven't seen the turn yet, and it was supposed to happen earlier today. So I'm going to put this into effect because I want to see what it's doing. We have to go back. Go back to earlier today. Why won't it go back? Come on. Come on. It doesn't want to go back. Look at this. What a pain. It doesn't want to go back. Anyway, let's just play from where it is. I'm just going to stop it, actually. I'm going to do it like this in frames. So see, now it's more northerly. North-northwest. See, it's making that jog more to the north. But this is a future model. So hopefully this thing makes that turn, and it looks like it is. Because this could have been absolute devastation. Especially, it looks like North Carolina would have got the brunt of it. But thank God it's doing that. Now that's an abrupt turn. That's an abrupt turn they're forecasting. But you can see slight impacts here. The Cape. This was a freaking close call. Seriously. And I'm just going to look. That's going to affect the UK and Ireland and Scotland next week. But the other one that was showing up is going to dissipate. But look what goes on with the UK from this one. Because that's where it's going. Right toward the UK. The remnants. And it actually looks like it's going more to the south now. Possibly to Spain. Or even France. Oh, there it is. Look at this freaking storm. This is the leftover of the hurricane. Look at this getting close to Ireland. Oh, now it looks like it went down to the south. Look at that. Now it looks like it's going right into the channel. Wow, look at this. Well, it looks like France might be the one. Well, they gotta watch this storm, but that's like 2 weeks away. But they need to watch. They definitely need to watch that. But thank God, I don't like the way this low pressure is showing up here. What is that about? Going out to sea, good. But this is 2 weeks out, so I don't trust it. So we'll just have to keep an eye on the Atlantic here. But thank God it doesn't look like it's going to get crazy. You have something to send me, a few things I need to send. Okay. So that's what's going on with the weather. Over here, it got cold. I'm drinking coffee. The temperature dropped last night. It was like, I woke up this morning and I went outside. I was like, what the? It's in the upper 50s. I was like, whoa. And it's going to be cool all week. It'll warm up again by the weekend. I'm going bike riding in the morning. So I'm not going to be streaming for long because I'm getting up early. I haven't decided what I'm going to do for a bike ride tomorrow. It's either 30 miles or 52. I haven't decided. I don't think I'm going to do 52. I don't think I'm doing 52. But definitely 30. Everything's charged up and ready to go. Actually, my backup front light is now charged. GoPro's charged. Everything's charged just in case if I make a last minute call. At least I don't have to go to New York City every... Well, that's not true. Well, yep. It's ready. All fully charged. And my earbuds are charging right now. Oh shit, the pizza for Mom. Oh my God. My earbuds are not charged yet. Take a look! Ma! Your pizza! Oh yeah, Ma! I'm gonna take it out, but don't cut it for like 5-10 minutes. Let it cool down a little. Because when you cut it when it's hot, it makes it a mess. Let it cool down for a few. Oh, it looks so good. Even though I'm on a diet, I might eat some of that later. It just looks too good. I might have to munch on that myself. Oh shit, I gotta do something. I gotta take my needle. Can't do it in the morning. Gotta do it now. No good in the morning. No bueno. No bueno. I gotta do this in a few minutes. I gotta let it, because it could be frozen. It's happened before. Where this, because it's in the refrigerator. It has to be refrigerated. One time it was still a little thick. Oh, it did not work out so well. Not at all. I'm gonna get rid of that screen. So tomorrow, it depends what time I wake up. And I'm definitely gonna play High on Life right now because that game is just too freaking funny. That game is addictive. Matter of fact, let's turn the Xbox on. Oh shit, what happened? Did I put the batteries in backwards? I charged them. It's possible. Oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah. What's going on, James? What? Get out of here. Are you serious, James? Come on, don't say that. James, are you for real? I was just talking about that. Come on. Are you still there, Mr. Land Down Under? Where have you been, by the way? feeding the birds. Oh, I'm subscribed to him. I like Tutsi. That's doesn't sound too good, right? I mean, is it this really happen? I can't play him because I'm on YouTube. I'll get struck. But it says here that the link you sent, breaking, Iran under attack as IRGC infrastructure hit. When was this? This was a day ago. So this is old. It's a day old. But I am hearing stuff that this shit might hit the fan all over again. Tell Mark D I said hello. I definitely will. And again, I'll say it one more time before I start going crazy. There are people out there that like or dislike Trump. He gets an A+ today. Actually, for the last week. Whether you like him or not. The man deserves a lot of credit getting all this put together so quick and fast and getting the ball moving forward with this Ukraine-Russia mess. And I don't want to hear it. You know, there's nothing to be critical of here. Today was actually a great day. It's historic. Rarely will you ever see European leaders all coming in such short notice with Zelensky, because they all back Zelensky. So they all wanted to be on the same page about security measures, details that are involved with this, getting the children back that Russia kidnapped, hostage swaps, prisoner swaps, all that. This was a great day. So whether you like him or not, I think people, any person with rational thinking has to say that today was a successful day. Even the critics, I would hope, agree with that. So, hopefully, peace will prevail. That's all I'm going to say on that. But at the same time, like I said, just don't forget about Iran, Israel, because that shit could flare up again really soon. It's getting really tense over there. What am I babbling about today? They are at, what's going on? They are at the gates of Gaza City with tanks and Air Force backup. They're definitely going to take, that's a whole different thing. What's Sean saying? Do you know what I'm telling you? Iran is playing with fire. Next time, it won't be a quick hit and leave. They are. Do you got to see the rhetoric that their IRGC people are talking right now? And I don't want to get into this tonight. I don't. So I want to just relax and game. But you got to see some of the shit they're saying now, because they talk a lot. You know, they're a lot of rhetoric. But I was reading about it. I don't know if I can pull it up because it came in an email. And I delete my email quick because it fills up fast. And the foreign minister has a different tune, but the IRGC, that's where a lot of the propaganda comes from. Let me see if I find it. Here we go. I'll just read it. Now this is coming from the Times of Israel, just so you know. Military official Yahya Rahim Safavi says Islamic Republic must strengthen missile drone and cyber offense strategy to withstand peace through power. We are not in a cease. There's a quote. We are not. Oh, no, no. A senior official in the Islamic Revolution, the IRGC, said on Sunday that another war with Israel, the United States, could begin at any time. Here's the quote. We are not in a ceasefire. We are in a stage of war. No protocol, regulation, or agreement has been written between us and the U.S. or Israel. I think another war may happen, and after that, there may be more wars. The Americans and the Zionists say they create peace through power. Therefore, Iran must also become strong because in the system of nature, the weak are trampled. We must strengthen our diplomatic, media, missile, drone, and cyber offense strategy. We, the military, do scenario planning. We see the worst case and we prepare a plan for it. If there, and this is what the other guy said, the foreign minister, he's more like subtle. If there are concerns about the possible diversion of our nuclear program into non-peaceful purposes, the military option proved incapable. But a negotiated solution may work. So he's still doing the diplomatic bullshit. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now. It's a lot of talk, but you gotta watch. Just keep an eye on it. And it figures they would have this rhetoric when the president is meeting with Putin, and it's like they're trying to get attention. Like Korea does. Kim Jong-fatty does the same thing. To try to draw attention to him. So, they're just trying to stir. But just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on Iran and Israel. Egypt says today in a statement I read, I don't remember where I saw it, because I don't look at the news. I just get emails of news. And they said something about Gaza. If they displace Gazans, that's crossing the red line. That's what Egypt, a statement I read today. I'm paraphrasing, but it was something like that. So, what does that mean? What's the red line for Egypt? What is that red line? Are they really going to do anything about it? Doubtful. Again, rhetoric. Talk. And they have to do this to save face in their country for their people. Because there's been a lot of criticism that the Arab states are turning a blind eye to what's going on in Gaza now. A lot of criticism. So they have to once in a while have a posture showing that they're standing tough. You know what I mean? But that's more for their people, not actual policy. It's posturing. And just to be clear, because there's confusion out there that the Europeans just showed up. That's not true. They were invited to the White House. It's not like they just decided to go and make sure that they huddle around Zelensky and protect him and show some kind of, a one-ended force kind of thing, like a support group. Oh, they were there for support. And there's a thing out there they weren't invited. Sure they were. Of course they were invited. You think they're going to go show up at the White House if Trump didn't say, you come to the White House? Are you kidding me? There's a bed and breakfast down the road. Actually, Trump International is right there. You could stay over there. Oh, my God. But yes. Alexa, were the European leaders invited to the White House today along with Zelensky?
Yes, European leaders were invited to the White House today along with Zelensky. The leaders of Germany, France, Britain, Italy, and Finland joined the meeting, along with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen.
Even Alexa agrees. And I think it was the Finnish president said that supposedly, allegedly, I think it was the Finnish president, said that they could meet within the next 2 weeks, Zelensky and Putin. So Alexa actually, I don't know. Again, take it for face value, it's moving in the right direction. Whether you like Trump or dislike Trump, I mean, I will say as an independent, give credit to where credit is due. Period. And we have to see how they work things out. Nothing, I mean, it may collapse between the two of them, but you cannot say that Trump didn't do his due diligence to try to get this resolved and get them to meet and sit down and try to work this shit out. And everybody knows, supposedly now, what the details are. Putin knows the details. Zelensky knows the details. That's why phone calls were made during the meetings today to Putin. So it seems like everybody's it's not a perfect thing, but at least they can start talking. I'm sure there's specifics that they got to work out, but at least it's moving forward. You know what I mean? See, now TP. I talked about this earlier. This is a fiasco, what's going on with these hearings, starting with Barr. And I'll tell you why. With the Hillary thing, this is the favorite list of MAGA attack formation list. The Clintons, Barr, Comey. This is a hit piece. And I'll tell you why this is bullshit. This is a Banana Republic hearing. Because the main person that has not been subpoenaed, that covered the whole fucking thing up, including giving amnesty to named and unnamed co-conspirators, is Alex Acosta, who, with the sweetheart deal in Florida, he wasn't subpoenaed. He knows the truth. And they didn't subpoena the biggest person involved. That's why this is a laughingstock. Now, hopefully, I don't know if it was Mapes. Someone said they still couldn't call him. They might subpoena him. No. He should have been one of the first people on that fucking list. The prosecutor in Florida had a case against Epstein that was solid. He refused to meet with her because he already made a deal with Epstein's lawyers. She wrote to her supervisors, what's going on? People say, oh, we want to know the list. Well, the named and unnamed co-conspirators were given amnesty in Florida that Alex Acosta arranged with Epstein's lawyers. And he's not there. He's not subpoenaed. That's bullshit. That's why I don't even take this serious. Because if it was serious, he would have been on that list and subpoenaed. This is a joke. Because he knows a lot. He's the one that made the freaking deal. Look it up. Look what the prosecutor tried to do. He protected the named and unnamed co-conspirators of Epstein. That's what people want to know. Who are these named and unnamed co-conspirators that he made a deal to protect? And he's not subpoenaed? So do you really want to get to the truth? This is bullshit. At the same time, gotta just lay it out the way it is. It's ridiculous. So I'm questioning this bullshit. What? Documents with sensitive details about the meeting between President Trump and Russian Putin. Okay, who gives a fuck about the flights to the island? Trump flew private helicopter trips to Atlantic City with Epstein with young women. I mean, are you kidding? There's a lot more juicy details between the friendship of Epstein and Trump than there is about Clinton flying whatever time to the fucking island. There's a lot more details. We're not gonna. You think if we're gonna get details of what happened on that island with Bill Clinton, you're crazy. Because there's not gonna be nobody unless they have some people that are willing to come forward to talk about what happened on the island. What's really gonna come out is Trump possibly being involved with tipping off the Palm Beach police because of that real estate deal. If you do the research. Epstein was going to, because he bid $36 million. He brought Trump with him in 2004 to look at the mansion, show him the pool. Should I move it? And then Trump undermined him and bought it for $40 million. Epstein was going to come out and say that he was dealing with an oligarch and there was money laundering involved. He threatened Trump. And then Trump said, oh, this is that's out there now. That allegedly he tipped off the Palm Beach police of the young girls at Epstein's house. So does that mean that Trump knew what was going on with young girls? How would he know? That's out there. And there's a witness that's willing to come forward. So this is a can of worms that nobody wants to open. That does not mean he was criminally involved in any of this stuff. It's just that he might have known all about it the whole time with his friendship. He even said he's a terrific guy and he kind of likes them on the young side. And Bill Clinton, another one. That was bizarre. In that birthday book, Clinton wrote something fucking strange and weird. I can't remember, but it made a reference to his, I don't remember the word, like interest, like a refer to interest in young girls. I can't remember, I don't want to misquote, but there was a weird thing that Bill Clinton did. I am not here to, I don't want to talk about this all night, but I think there's a lot of dirt about a lot of people here. Where did Epstein get all this money? 600 million, whatever the money was. This was a major operation involving a lot of players globally. And they are protecting elite people. There's just no doubt in my mind that they're protecting some fucking big players here. Money players. And it's not just a MAGA targeted, because this is what the big thing started, that it was a Democratic pedophilia ring. That's what they wanted it to be. But careful what you wish for, because it's not just all Democrats involved. There are other people involved in this shit too. That's their wish, that it's all Democrats. But I have a feeling it's a lot bigger than that. And that's why you're seeing what's going on. They're trying to protect. If Alex Acosta, because he was hired in Trump's first administration as Secretary of Labor, and then he resigned because of the Epstein stuff in 2019. Don't forget that. Who was he protecting? He's a Republican in Florida that did this sweet deal for Epstein. Who the fuck was he protecting, named and unnamed co-conspirators of Epstein, when he made that deal with Epstein's lawyers? If it was Democrats, like you hear, well, if Biden's administration knew, you knew they would have used it against him. But Acosta knows. He was part of the deal. Republican in Florida. The state attorney general. So this shit is deep. I have a feeling, I don't know if we're ever going to find out the truth. Oh, hell yeah. The Prince Andrew thing connection. Absolutely, James. But it's, again, this is not a Democrat issue. MAGA right wanted it to be a Democrat issue. Careful what you wish for, because when you really get down that rabbit hole, it's not just Democrats. And that's why you got to remember, when they obtained the files from the Southeast District of New York, they were happy smiling with these files. They were like, Pam Bondi and the others, we got him. And then all of a sudden, stop dead cold. Why? You know, if they had something, they would have put that shit out right away. Right away. They bragged about it. Something changed. And then they fire Comey's daughter, not just because of her name, because she was the lead prosecutor of Ghislaine Maxwell. She knew everything. They fired her. What happens a week later? Tom Blanche shows up and interviews her himself, and then a week later, she's in Club Fed in a residential area considered to be one of the softest, cushiony places, and never has a convicted sex offender ever been in a place like that, because it's actually against the Board of Prisons policy. But it was waived for her. So some kind of deal was made with her, and it could be as simple as protect the president. We're not going to give you a pardon, but maybe we'll make it soft for you for the rest. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. So there's a lot of questions here. And of course, I'm speculating. But if people don't put the pieces together on how this is looking overall, it sure doesn't look good. At all. But we'll have to keep an eye on how this goes. And September is going to be interesting when the House reconvenes and they try to get, because there are Republicans in the House that want to see these files come out. But for different reasons. It's more for the MAGA base, you know, what they've been dying for these files because they think it's a Democrat pedophilia ring. But even though they have their own reasoning, they want the files to come out for their constituents, for their supporters. And, you know, it's so ridiculous when he calls it a Democrat hoax when it was been put in people's brains for 10 years by MAGA supporters. It's just twisted that all of a sudden it became a Democratic fucking hoax. It didn't start with the Democrats. It started with MAGA. It's incredible. So if you're going to deal with reality, let's deal with reality. Let's not try to twist shit out of shape. Worse than a pretzel. Because I think people deserve a lot more credit out there for being rational, logical, and seeing what's right in front of them. Because people, after a while, they're like, this is bullshit. I mean, this is just too many coincidences that this can't be adding up to something else. People aren't blind. They're not stupid. Man, some are. Some are really gullible. Some just don't care. Some are ignorant. And, you know, I'll continue to drink the Kool-Aid regardless what happens. Blue or red. I'll continue to drink it. Doesn't matter. But I'll tell you one thing. What's going on in here now? I'm reading the chat. Friday is supposed to be when the files start to trickle out. We'll see. Let alone to be able to have day passes, blackmail. Better not stay anywhere with two Trumps going. Oh yeah, the Smithsonian. That's just... See, that's another thing when you try to rewrite history. This is that, you know who does that, right? Authoritarians do that. Dictators do that. That's a scary thing in itself. That is a fact. That is true. That did caused an alarm for me as well when I saw that. What? So there are definitely flags out there. But again, it's just bizarre across the board. Ma, what's going on? Okay, because I'm live and you're doing things in the background and it's distracting. See, that's the thing though, TP. People, Ma, please, what's going on?
What is the problem?
What do you want? I'm live right now. What are you doing?
This is a hard.
Alexa, turn on living room light.
Dominican.
She does this every time I go live. I am not kidding.
I wanna hear if
Alexa,
it's an animal.
dim living room light 50%. I'm going to be blind.
What the living- outside.
Alexa, dim livingroom light 50%.
Oh,
Got it.
dear.
Alexa, dim living room light.
I think it's the carrot.
It's the cats.
Done deal.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. Go to sleep. Yeah. You have to
Now-
be there. That's so sad.
Leave that door open for me, please. I like the air. Thanks. The cats are fine. I just fed them a little while ago. Alexa, shut living room light.
Okay.
If you see, now, I am not a fan of polls whatsoever. They're bullshit to me. But there are red flags going on right now, and I've been keeping a track of this. There are some serious major concerns for the Republican Party right now. Major concerns for the midterms. That's why maybe the things that are going on right now. And two wrongs do not make a right in this situation. Red states trying to gerrymander, and now blue states want to do it too because the red ones are doing it. This is not the way you do things. This is not good no matter what. Two wrongs do not make a right here. But you can see they're panicking. That's an act of desperation. They're worried. That's the only reason. You're more worried about that than what happened in Texas, in Kerrville? And trying to make sure that shit never happens again? You know, where are the priorities here? Just think of that. It's kind of scary. Let me see if I find it. I'm just going to have to look it up. Check this out. And then I'm going to get the hell off of this because I don't want to talk about this all night. This is an alarm bell. And they pay a lot of money. They pay people, think tanks, fucking millions or billions of dollars to look at all this stuff. Now I'm trying to get one that's not, this is not it. Damn it, I had one that shows the up-to-date, every day it's updated. I thought I bookmarked it, but obviously I didn't. And now it doesn't want to go back. Okay. It wasn't Pew. Pew was one of the groups, but it's not Pew. What, Ma? Let me try it a different way. Damn, I thought I bookmarked it. That's... Maybe it's this one. Fuck. It's not that one. I thought it was. There was a good chart, too. Let me see if I find it before I stop. It's not good. Because, remember, Republicans are going to vote Republican. Democrats are going to pretty much vote Democrat. What are the independents going to do? That's the key. And they know that. Alexa, how much of the voting do independents make of the United States?
According to recent surveys, independent voters make up about 50% of the U.S. electorate. This represents a significant increase from previous years, with independents now being the largest political bloc in the country.
I'm one of them. That's
I
their...
understand.
Alexa,
As
stop.
an in-
That's what they're concerned about. Because they know right now it's not looking good. At all. I had the one and I'm so pissed. I can't believe it's not showing up in my bookmarks. Let me look at history. I doubt it. I could have sworn I bookmarked it last night. I hate when that happens. I'm checking. Because it actually had daily updates. Let me try that. Daily updates. It's not Gallup. It was one that showed all of them. Let me put today. Actually, I'm going to use a different search engine. I don't know why I have DuckDuckGo. I got to reassign it. That's the search engine I like to use. Add extension. Add. Okay, now we're good for DuckDuckGo. Okay. That's the same one we just was at. I'm just going to have to click on that one. I found it. Well, I found one that's... Okay, I found it. I need to bookmark this right away. So this gets all the major polling statistics. It's worse than Biden right now. Can you imagine that? Amongst independents. This is the roundup, but they do update it. Hits a new record low at independents. And this is taking from multiple polls. So it's like a composite of all the polls. And let's just go down to the graph. It's the lowest of second term. In some cases, independents have dropped double digits in support. And I'm going to go to the main graph on the bottom because obviously everybody was all happy, happy, joy, joy when he was elected. See it? Independents? See it up here? Look how all the lines go down. Even this one is almost negative 25. Negative 25 on inflation, cost of living. Remember, the economy was a big deal. Not right now. Now with independence, it's not. Jobs in the economy, connected. Bad. Trade, bad. Even immigration, because remember, he ran on, we're going to lock up all the criminals, but now they're locking people up in schools, places of businesses, homes, Home Depot, you name it, farms. So people are like, okay, this is going a little too far for us. You know what I mean? Coffee's already up. I buy coffee and I priced it and I showed it on the screen last night. Coffee is $8 more than it was at the beginning of the year before he took office. A same pair of sneakers I bought on Amazon in December is now $30 more. And remember, The stockpiles that were created by businesses, knowing that the tariffs were coming, they prepared, but those stockpiles are dwindling. By September, October, I said this last night, I've been saying it for a few days, that's when people are really going to feel this. Fuck eggs. Everything is going up. 70-something% of clothing, toys for Christmas, shoes, electronics, tools, power tools, furniture, stuff you use in the kitchen, appliances come from China. Notice how they did that 90-day pause with China for tariffs, because they know better. They don't want this to hit right before the holidays. They know that. Also, I was talking about this last night because I looked up the statistics. Last year, Canadian tourism alone brought $30 billion in the tourism industry, restaurants, hotels. It's down 35%. Canadians don't want to travel here. Let alone other countries do not want to travel here for vacation either. What does that mean? It's going to hurt the industry, the tourism industry. Hotels are going to lay off people. Restaurants are going to lay off people. Some might have to shut down because they're so dependent on it. Exactly. Everything is overseas. You got to see, just look it up yourselves. Look what we depend on from China alone on imports. Even medicine. That's why I say people need to do the research. They're so putting their heads in the sand that they're not. And I said this last night. The only way people are going to really know is when they feel the hurt themselves. That's as sad as it gets. It's going to take something monumental for people to say, oh shit. They won't admit they were wrong, but at least they're going to have an awakening, oh shit moment, because it's affecting them personally in their pockets. Cost of living. The healthcare isn't really going to kick into 2027 with the Medicaid and SNAP because they want to happen after the midterm elections. If it would have happened before that, they would have been toast. So they were slick. They waited till a lot of the implementation of that to happen in January 2027 starting really. I found out stats because I do my homework. I just don't talk, like a lot of people. I do my homework. Do you realize how much in 2022, I think it was, that was the last statistics. Do you know how much illegal immigrants paid in taxes? Illegals. Close to 80 billion. Do you know how much they put into the economy for housing and everything else? Close to 300 billion. The farmers are hurting right now. Did you see the latest statistic? Vegetables went up 40% in the month of July. The farmers are feeling it now. The farmers are freaking out. Who's going to work? What welfare people are going to work on the fields? You think they tried this before? No, they're not. I can't wait to see how this all plays out. This is going to be a shit show. And people aren't realizing it yet, but they will. Give it a few months. Wait till the holidays. I swear to God, I hope I'm wrong. Because I don't want to see nobody suffer. I don't want to suffer. But the fucking writing is on the wall. Like, this could be a blessing in disguise, kinda, for California coffee growers. It could be. Because now they'll have a more attractable product to put at a less cost in the market compared to Brazilian coffee. Oh my God. I don't mean to laugh, but you gotta laugh. Yeah, who's gonna pick the beans? Who's gonna get their hands dirty? At what wage? How much are you paying these illegal immigrants to work on those farms? Is it minimum wage? Is it going to have where they're going to have to hire people at a higher cost? Higher cost to hire people means higher cost to us. They're not going to foot that bill. They're losing as it is right now. They're losing people to work on the fields. And here's the stupidity of it all. They could easily give them temporary work visas. No, they're not going to be citizens. Don't panic. Don't panic. Temporary work visas. But one side is saying that's amnesty. The president was considering it until he got the flack from MAGA. Oh, that's fucking amnesty. Can't do that. Then he changed his mind like in hours. Literally like a few hours later. Not happening. He thought about it until he heard from his base and they were like, fuck no. That's how crazy things are right now. So it's actually a temporary work visa. TP. So, and they're in hiding. They're not going to work. They're in hiding. They're going to get rounded up by ICE. Sometimes, because I'm getting so dark with my tan, I feel like I'm going to ride a bike and go into a fucking checkpoint. And God forbid, I have a lapse in my mind and I start speaking Spanish. Yo no hablo inglés. I'm toast. Lock me up until I can verify who I am. And it's not even fucking funny. But you never know. Where's your papers? We need to see your papers. It may not even be safe enough to just carry your real ID like I have a real ID. I may need to get my passport renewed, everything, just to have extra. I don't know where he is. No, don't say, Ma, why do you keep closing that door? I like it cold. Leave it open.
Yeah, I thought Tycho was from me down there. He came to you here now?
I don't know where he is. I don't see him.
What?
I don't see Tycho.
What happened, Tycho?
Where is he?
Right here.
Oh, so?
Oh, okay.
But
Want to come with Mama no more?
despite this, I started on a high note. You have to give the president a lot of credit for today.
Okay, Tycho.
You have. I mean, there's just no doubt.
See you,
There's
Tycho.
just no doubt. Putting this together, and of course the Europeans showing solidarity with Zelensky and saying, listen, you don't live here. Europe is the one that's worried about all this that's going on. And he understood that because he says they live over there. The president is well aware of what the situation is, I think. And I give him a lot of props for today. There's just, looking at this objectively, I'll say that for sure. And I started that with how I started out tonight. Yeah, at least somebody's getting this ball in motion. And it's him. So give the man some credit for that. At least I do. A Florida State man had an accident transporting. Oh man. So, you know, we're living in a really, I don't know, it's kind of a weird situation going on right now. And let me not even start with solar, because what they did is a disgrace, an absolute disgrace. But states are taking it upon themselves to still give incentives to people to get solar, if you can. I got a call, this was about a month ago, from the guy who did my panels over a year ago. He goes, and I have the text. This is how serious it is. Because they're backing fossil fuel, and because this is the way they've always thought. They're so against green energy, renewables. totally against it, just like climate change. Don't even ask me or talk to me about that because I'll flip, because I'm a weather guy. It makes me sick. Removing information, data, NOAA, from years going back. It's fucking almost impossible to find the information now. They removed it. They're removing the science, the data, because it's not part of their agenda. They're anti-climate change. Believe me, you know me, I'm a weather nut. And I noticed, because I look for these stats and statistics, I can't fucking find them. They removed them. The historical data, it's very difficult to find now. How the temperatures, the global changes, they have a little bit. But not the way it used to be. It's bye-bye. There's a lot of shit that people don't realize that's going on, and it's scary. Because it's not what they're totally against it. So by December 31st of this year, if you don't have your projects done in New York, you do not qualify for tax credits, federal tax credits, because they killed it. No incentive. They killed it. But meanwhile, drill, but you killed the solar industry. The big, beautiful bill killed the solar industry and other green. I mean, you know how he feels about windmills. And the person that's in charge of fucking NOAA didn't even know there was a hurricane season. Actually, it was FEMA. Or it was NOAA. One of them. That shows how some of the people that got positions they're totally incompetent and definitely don't deserve to have the positions they have. They don't have the qualifications. But they're there because they're yes people. And they're going to go along with everything. That's a problem. There's no checks and balances here. It's off the rails. That's scary. In itself. I'm looking up here it is. This was, I'll say the date. I don't know if it has the date. Okay, this was July 13th from the guy who owns the solar company in multiple states. I have direct communication with him. He's a really cool guy. His name is Joe. Hey, Bill, can you please text me? So I did. If your neighbor wants to go solar and get decent rates, he needs to sign this month. This is the middle of July. And I said, my neighbor is now interested in solar and possibly his daughter. He goes, listen to the voicemail. And then I wrote, are there still incentives? Let me know. Be more than happy to talk to them. The bill, the big beautiful bill, passed the Senate. Because remember, it was in the House, and it went to the Senate. After this month, we can no longer guarantee install in time. December 31st, when that's like the last day. I said, I will be calling you in weeks ahead. Wow, I wrote. He goes, I'm not trying to pressure you or them. He doesn't have to pressure me. I have the fucking panels. They don't have weeks. They have a week, maybe. I said, that's not good. I will call them ASAP. We are the company who doesn't lie to people. Others will sugarcoat the severity. I said, thank you. And then he continued, and convince people to sign later, even at their detriment. I said, yep. We won't do that, but prices are still the same for the rest of the month. And then I said, give me a number for them to call. I don't want to bother you. And then he goes, sorry, we don't do the whole pressure thing. This is the government not leaving us an option. I said, I'm very aware. And then he said, they can call me, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. And then he messaged me on July 15th and said, I said I will call because he reminded me to call the name and find out if they're still interested. He goes, awesome. We are getting scariest news on pricing today. And then he told me he will call you. So my neighbor put a new roof. He signed the contract. He's locked in. They'll have it done by definitely before December 31st so that they can get the incentives while they still last. Because after that, game over. You got a $5,000 tax credit and other incentives. That's bye-bye. Now the states are stepping up to still provide for the solar industry. But the Fed, with that big beautiful bill, said, you're done. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? I save 2,000. Wait, let me say this right, because I can prove it. I love that I can go to statistics to prove things. Not everybody could get solar because you have to be in the right position with the sun, shade. You might live on the coast where it's foggy all the time. You may live in an apartment building. Not everybody can get solar. I cannot tell you how much I save in the summer, just in the summer months. 1,000 easy. Oh, and utility is going higher. Electric's going up. Electric is going up everywhere. So fuck solar, but you're going to pay more for your grid. Oh my God. It's sick. Okay. I got to be careful because I don't want to show this. It has my address on it. Does it? Yes, it does. All right, I'm going to have to figure out how to do this. Okay. I think I'm okay to share this on the screen. This is an example. Today I imported 17.1 from the grid. I produce with my panels 38 kilowatts. I consume 28. So guess how much I gave back to the grid? Now I got to be careful because I don't want to show my information. It's like I gave them 27.7 kilowatts. I'm in the plus. I consumed a lot less than I produced and depended on the grid. So you know what I pay for my electricity today? $0. If I did the month, let me stop sharing because it might refresh the screen to full size. If I show you for the month, but remember, this is what they're trying to destroy. Saving money. Energy. Where's the monthly? Status. That's the array. Okay. Energy. I gotta scroll. We're not sharing the screen. Okay. Manage. Come on. Where the hell is the monthly? Where the fuck is it? It's not manage, it's live. I need the live. Dismiss. August, there we go. We need the month. August. We don't, oh, here it is, month. Come on, month. Okay. This is so far for the month of August. I produced 689 kilowatts. I consumed 619. I gave them, for the month so far, I'm in the plus, 69.6 kilowatts. With the AC going, the pool going, all kinds of shit going. What do I pay for my electric bill? 0. What do I pay for my panels? $125 a month. Lease. What do I pay to connect to the grid? $30. My electric bill is $155 solid every month. Do you know how much that electric bill would have been if I depended on the grid? $300-400 at least. Add that up to all your summer months. I'm saving close to $1,000 just in summer months. I could do last year. Let's go back. Remember the summer months, which is a killer with the electricity, with the pool and the ACs. It's a killer. In the winter, I use more firewood, less oil. Okay. Let's start from June last year. Produced 973, consumed 768. I was plus 204. Let's go to July. I consumed 1.1 megawatts, but I produced 1.2 megawatts. I still gave them energy back, 0. August. I produced 970. I consumed 883. I'm still in the plus. I used 1.1 megawatts. Do you know how much money that would have cost me in my electric bill? $500. Easy. But yet I paid $155. Solar in 3 months saves me $1,000. In 3 months. Data matters. My bill matters. It was the fucking best thing I ever did. Now, like I said, not everybody can qualify. Now, today, I didn't use the pool pump. I covered the pool because it's cold. I put a solar cover. Pool is dead right now. Now, I'm going to have to turn it on to keep it clean, run the chemicals. But that's why I didn't consume that much power today, because the pool and the AC were off. It's cold here. So I was able to produce more. That's the stats. That's reality. So do I want to pay the utility company X amount of money when I could be saving? But no, solar's no good. Now, the problem with solar is the batteries. They're fucking $20,000. But if I lose power, I'll do like I always do. Run my generator. With gas. I'm not spending $20,000 for a fucking battery. Also, at least in the state of New York, solar panels raise the value of your house by no less than 10%. It could be as high as 17, the valuation of your home. It's also an investment. But people believe everything they see or hear. They don't look into the facts. They don't do their research, and they just believe the nonsense. Their loss. It's their loss. But that's just another area of concern. What's going on? Oh yeah, definitely. I agree with you, TP. Check Mumbai weather. It's pouring an ocean from the sky, really. Alexa, what's the weather in Mumbai, India?
It's currently 79 degrees and raining heavily in Mumbai. Today's forecast shows a high of 81 and a low of 78, with rain likely throughout the day and night.
What is it, a monsoon? What's going on over there? Now, see, we don't care. I care, but people will say, who gives a fuck what's going on in India? Poor, impoverished people are going to suffer. But that's India's problem. I'm going to tell you this right now. India is not the happiest country with the United States right now. But I got to look at this because of the Drusher equation and oil. And they're not happy with us. A lot of countries, a lot of people, you got to look at the statistics. People don't want to travel to the United States. They don't. And this is global. They're like, fuck you. Ask Canadians, most of them. Some want to become the 51st state. I wonder what King Charles thinks of that one. Oh my God. It's like, are you serious? You don't have any Canadian pride? At all? Really? Oh my God. But a lot of Canadians do. Oh, we got to go to the west. Let's see what's going on in India. I'm going to look it up, Mumbai. Really? It didn't come up? Maybe I spelled it wrong. Okay, let's see what's going on. Oh, come on. Really? I'm going to have to move the map. Can I make the map smaller? I'm going to have to put it here. I can't really see on this screen. That's better. I'm looking at the overall weather here. There's such a... You know what? There's an atmospheric river that's affecting India right now. And it's bad. It's just going over the same areas. There's a lot of energy coming in. And I don't see this shit stopping. It's coming right in. Look at this energy coming in. That's a lot of energy. I can't even imagine. No wonder you said Mumbai, because they're right in it, right there. Look at all this onshore. And look at it. It's strong. This is a lot coming into India. I got to look at this map in future model. Wow. It's shifting a little bit to the north, but still Mumbai is in the bullseye. Now it's starting to subside a bit. But this is Thursday. So yeah, the next few days. And it's still continuing to come in, but not as strong as it is today and tomorrow. Look at tomorrow for Mumbai. Oh my God. Tuesday night. Wednesday it starts to subside a little bit. Then by Thursday, it's pretty much done. So yeah, they're getting heavy, heavy rain there, Amo. Not good. I think it's gonna brush. They have tropical storm watches, I think, with Erin. It's still expected to curve out. But I've been watching it. I said, if it continues to move to the northwest, the closer it moves to the northwest before it makes that turn, it threatens North Carolina and the Cape more. But it looks like it might be starting to make that turn now. But the later it makes that turn, is scary times for North Carolina. But it does look like it's starting to make the turn. And this is a Cat 4. Just by looking at it. I don't know. I haven't looked at the NOAA updates, but just by looking at it, it looks like a Cat 4. Possibly even getting close to becoming a Cat 5. I have not checked. Alexa, what's the latest statistics category of Hurricane Erin?
As of today, August 18th, 2025, there's no information available about Hurricane Erin. The 2025 Atlantic hurricane season is running close to schedule in terms of storm
Alexa,
count.
stop! I gotta go to NOAA. The Hurricane Center. If it still exists. Does it still exist? It's almost laughable. Warnings. It's a major hurricane. Current information. Winds sustain at 125. This was as of this is the latest one. It's definitely gusts. It's moving north, still moving northwest at 8. That's not a good thing. It needs to start moving more northwest, not northwest. That's not good. And it's predicted to be a major hurricane as it exits off the East Coast. I'm looking at the NOAA. So really, the more it heads to the northwest, and if it makes a turn later, and you could see there's a tropical storm watch here. Not a hurricane watch, tropical storm watch. But if this thing makes the turn, because a hurricane really is unpredictable. Yeah, the steering currents are involved and they pretty much get an idea of where it's going to go. It's pretty sure that it's going to do this because the cone of uncertainty is tight. But still, you got to keep an eye on it. But looking at it, this is the Euro model. That is so creepy close. Oh my God. But this is where it's expected to start to make the turn. But look at how close. Now those Outer Bank Islands are definitely going to get affected. From this model at least. But see, look how close. By the way, this is a lot closer than the past predictions. This has actually come in more to the west. This has been trending more to the west as the forecasts keep coming in. Because this is Thursday. Shit, we're in Monday. This could change. I want to see what the American is showing. American is almost agreeing. It actually has it going out to sea further, quicker. Almost in agreement. That's a strong hurricane right there. That's at least a Cat 3. So, again, this has to be monitored. Because, again, you never know. The only thing that is saving this situation is that cold front that passed through us. And it's keeping the system offshore. If it wasn't for that cold front, this would have been really bad news for these folks in North Carolina. I mean, really bad. This could have been really bad. But that cold front saved the day. But that's a close call, boy. And like James is saying, or who was it that said it? Somebody said it. Bob, maybe? It's going to shift in the next hour. You never know. We have to watch. This has to be watched carefully. That's a big storm. Look at the size of that. Compared to the Carolinas, it's bigger than the Carolinas. Look how massive the size. If you were to do it like this, This storm is massive. And when you see the white in here, that's some serious wind. Well, we got to watch. Now, again, they're not predicting it to make impact. A little bit of impact here, but thank God no direct landfall. And then the other ones that they had, they're going to curve out. So far, the models are showing that too. This one, curve out. This is going to affect the UK, France, Spain, possibly, Ireland, Scotland. We got to keep an eye on that for them. You see that storm? Curving. Gone. That's great. At least I don't trust the model this far out anyway, but. And there's another low pressure developing here. But that's not a hurricane. That's just a low pressure. And it's going out to sea. But going back to this thing. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Where's it going? There it is. It's heading toward Spain. Oh shit, it's heading toward Ireland. Look at this fucking storm. Oh, now it's, see, that's, it doesn't know what to do. The model's like, not sure about this. Europe needs to watch this storm. Europe definitely needs to watch the remnants of Erin. Right there. So they're going to have to deal with this too. You know? They're going to have to watch in Europe. The remnants of Erin. Crazy. But India's getting pounded right now with heavy rains. Probably, I don't know if that's in the news, but that's bad. What's going on in India? Yeah, UK looks like they're going to get slammed. But we don't know. That model's too far out. Tomorrow, that model may not look like that. Definitely. I don't trust it. 5 days more, 5 or more out, I don't trust anything. No way. Can't trust it. I mean, right now we're looking at a hurricane, and it's already shifted more to the west. And it's 2 days out for the Carolinas. And it's already shifting more to the west. That they had to put tropical storm watches. So you never know. Even 2 days out. Let alone 10 days. Can't be, it's not reliable. So that will change. But God willing, it won't affect anybody in any serious way. Anyway, my God. What's going on, Grandizer? What shit are you stirring up now? Oh my God, Lemuria. And actually, let me see something. Now that you brought that up, I wanted to see what's going on in the Pacific. I don't think anything is going on in the Pacific. Things are quiet. Things are quiet. Yeah, they're pretty good shape. Wait till the fall. I'm not seeing anything else of concern weather-wise. Okay, that's done. I'm done. I can't believe it's almost 12 already. And there's no way I'm drinking any more coffee. I'm going bike riding in the morning. I haven't decided what I want to do. I'm ready. I am ready. Everything's charged. Everything. I'm ready to go tomorrow morning. I just haven't decided where. I don't think I want to take on the 52-mile one tomorrow. The weather is perfect for bike riding right now. It's in the 70s and no humidity. This is the time to ride. Now, I did ride in the winter last year because I bought all that crazy gear. And it worked. But I got to enjoy the pleasant weather because it's not fun. What? I'm live. I can't put it. Record it. Record it. Record it. Damn, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh. I was warm this winter riding the bike because I bought like Sub-Zero everything. But it's still not the same when you're comfortable wearing short sleeves and shorts. You know what I mean? It's not the same. It just feels weird with all that stuff on. And everything is barren. There's no leaves on the trees. It just doesn't have that appeal like it does now. Now there's one stretch, and I'm going to share it on the screen. It's the only one I have left to try in the area. I've done everything else. Everywhere. I've done everything in my area. This is the last piece. Oh shit, what is... Oh yeah. It's not even part of the Empire State Trail. I found another one. I don't know why it's called this. Where's the map? That's it. It's called the Harlem Valley Rail Trail. Where's the freaking map? Our trail. So this is it. This is not part of the 750-mile trail. This is a totally different trail in New York. We have a lot of trails. That's the one great thing. We have a lot of trails here. It's not like in some other states. We literally have like thousands of miles total of trails for biking and walking, hiking. Forget about hiking. That's even more, way more than that. So it would take me about an hour to drive to this place. Maybe a little less. But this sucker is long, and I want to do the whole thing in one day. All that. So it's called the Hudson Valley Rail Trail. And this is where I would have to start. And make my way through all of this. And if you don't think I can do it, you're definitely mistaken. With the e-bike helping? Huh! Definite. This is doable. But you're talking about a 52-mile round-trip bike ride. So that's a hell of a ride. And I'm right across the river, so I'm like right here. It's not too bad to get there. Where's Nuclear Lake? Nuclear Lake is not far from here. It's got to be somewhere in here. Well, let's just look at bodies of water. Could that be Goshen? No. It's not too far from here. So it's not that far, this place, but you're talking a lot of bike riding. That's a hell of a trip. Our trail. I need a better map than that. Download brochure. Why don't we do that? Let's look at it. I just downloaded the brochure. Actually, I want to make sure I have it, the PDF. Let's see what this shit is about. So this is it. This could happen tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Depends on how I feel. Because that's a lot. Oh, Tycho, what are you doing? Cavaco! Dividi. I'm actually closing the door. I'm cold. It's actually cold in here. Alexa, what's the temperature right now?
It's currently 58 degrees.
58 degrees. It took 37 years to build. See, the existing 26 miles of our trail. So that's 52 round trip. I was right. Now, what are those broken lines? Final design. Okay. Is the trail closed there? Well, I'm going to start down here anyway. This is a bullshit brochure. That's cheesy. There's nothing there. That's some bullshit right there. I want to see video, like pictures. Look, see, that's what people see. This is the thing I tell people on the trails here. You cannot use a class 3 e-bike. They are prohibited. You know, those fat tire ones, they're prohibited. Because they worry about pedestrians. People are going to be flying on these trails. Not happening. Not here. Okay, they do have bathroom amenities. There's no photos? Digital brochure. We already seen that. There's no images? Really? It looks nice. It looks like it's in the mountains. I could deal with that. I'll film this. Our trail. We already seen that. It's not showing much more information. I'm going to have to look this up on Google. So where's the... I gotta look at this one more time. I may change my starting point. Harlem Valley. Okay. Let's go to Google Earth. See what this shit looks like. Homework. I want to see what I'm getting myself into here. If I don't know if I'm going to do this tomorrow. I might do it on the weekend. I might go to my closer trail tomorrow. Because this is an hour each way. Like almost. Not even. But I don't know if I really want to drive like that tomorrow. Okay, there's the rail trail. Where's the parking? Here? I don't know about that. Here. Why don't we get down there? I'm assuming this is where you park. It sure is. Oh, hell yes. I like that. And the trail is right there. I hate to have to look. So here's the trail right along the railroad. Let's see where it goes. It's a long way. Where'd it go? It's right here, right? Fuck. I gotta turn this around. Not that way. Let's go south to north. Okay, this has to be the trail. Right there. Alright, let me zoom out a little, that line. I want to see what I'm dealing with here. It looks remote. Oh, we're going to go through the mountainous area here. Oh, right by that. It's definitely not a residential area. Harlem Rail parking. Let's keep going. Oh my gosh. There's nothing here. Which could be really nice. Or it looks like it's going in a valley now. And now we're getting to a populated area. Now we're getting out of the populated area and we're going into some serious remote area. Past a lake. This is remote. Oh my God, that is nice though. Where'd it go? It's still going. Holy shit, through the woods, big time. Doing it like this feels like it goes forever. It's 26 miles one way. Holy shite. And that's it. The end. Wow, that's a hell of a ride. That is a hell of a ride. But it looks beautiful. Oh, I'm going to drive right by a solar farm. The fuck is that? That's a farm. Those panels could be for the farm. Oh, that's a big farm. So yeah, that might be the ride. I'm not sure yet. That might be the one. Tomorrow. I would have to leave early. Actually, let me... Oh my God, Tycho! Jesus Christ! I bet you there's a raccoon in the backyard. Scared the shit out of me. He made me jump. Let's see what's in the backyard. Oh, it's the cats. Actually, the cat just backed off. Look at how bright the pool is. It's sick. Look at the cat. A raccoon might have came. Look how that shit is lit up back there. A landing pad for UFOs. Let me just check on his ass. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? I'm closing the door. You're not gonna do that no more. Papina. My papina. He scared the shit out of me. I jumped. It's either that or a 30 mile tomorrow. It's gonna be one of them. But again, I gotta drive. That's gonna take 3 hours of a bike ride. At least. Add 2 hours driving, that's 5 hours. So if I left at 8, I wouldn't get home till like 1 or 2. That might be a little much. So I'm not sure yet. I'll see how I feel in the morning. That's why I'm going to bed soon. But before I go to bed, I have to amuse myself for a little while. I must. Well, let's put this on this side. And let's get rid of this. And let's press that. And that. This game is just addictingly funny. Oh, shit! I find this game funny. Some people may not. I do. Full screen. I'm going to mess with it for a few minutes. Have you ever seen this game before? It's addicting. For me, it is. All right, where am I? 1 second. I'm getting messed up.
Let's shut that out for good.
Okay.
Well, they're moving pretty quick. Woo.
What's the objective? Find Dr. Giblets.
Welcome to Highway Village. Our currency here is tires, and we sacrifice our younglings to the Lord Asphaltia, High God of the Way. At first we were scared. How did we end up here? Where were we? Should we leave our highway? And it turns out the answers in order as I asked them were, I don't know, and definitely not.
Bizarre.
Hey, I'm the youngest one left alive. That means they're gonna sacrifice me to Lord Asphaltia tomorrow.
Come on! Come on!
Wide open for stabbing.
These are bullshit.
It's just one battle after another.
Got that. Nice, nice. You weird looking motherfucker.
Fuck. I'm in trouble.
Take a look at us. Look at us. Look at what we're making happen now.
Just a jigaboo!
Get the sniping ass out of here. I got a trick hole that's just itching to get some disc out of. Oh, leave us alone.
Holy shit, there's a ton of them. Oh, there's another treasure. Oh, I can't get in there.
Vasoconstrictor!
Finally, dipshit! I've been itching to get back in the game.
Oh, they can't get into there. Really? That's bullshit. No.
Let's do this, bounty hunter.
How the fuck can I get in there?
Hi there.
How come I can't get them in there? He went in. He got in. Oh, here we go. How the hell are we getting over there? I don't know. I really don't know. There's no way I'm making it there. Unless there's something I'm not seeing. We need to find Dr. Giblets. And I don't think there's another way around. No way. Oh, there's a treasure though. us back to the original dilemma. Why did it say ain't going that way now? There's no way I'm getting over there. Holy shit. Holy.
Help! Help! I'm dying! I'm dying!
Somebody needed.
Oh, thank God! Thank God, someone's here. I'm losing consciousness.
We stumbled across another body. It looked like a classic case of.
Hey, what happened to you?
A G3 base warped right through here, right where I was, and well, it shot me right in half. I got cut in half.
A G3 base. That can only mean one thing. Not sure what, though.
Oh God, I'm fading fast. Please just stay with me while I die.
I won't judge you for doing that, but I will think less of you permanently.
He's gone. I don't see any treasures.
Is Dr. Giblet supposed to be here? I feel like he's supposed to be here.
Well, I'm sure we'll be able to find Dr. Giblets with just a little bit of detective work. Let's look around for clues.
Okay, great. That sounds really fun.
That's
I am
lots of
using the
bodies. What do you
fucking
think happened
scanner.
in here? Whatever it was, it's not a good situation for everyone who died, but it's great for us detectives because we need a good mystery to solve. Now go scan stuff. Someone was killing G3 mercs. You know what? That makes sense. Everyone hates the G3. I bet people try to kill them all the time. I mean, look at you. That's what you're doing. Looks like your typical work desk. Nothing too crazy. Best I can guess is someone interrupted Dr. Giblets while he was doing experiments. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall here.
I don't see anything. What's that? It's in the other room. Can't go to there. I don't see anything. Oh, Dr. Giblets, where are you?
Hey, what are you doing? You should go back and investigate more.
I knew Pseudo was right. Now wasn't the time to give up. Not when we come so far.
All right, sick. We're back. We're gonna keep investigating now. Let's find Dr. Giblets.
All right, that was below. Let's find Dr. Giblets. We may have to go back down.
Hey, I don't know what's behind that door, but you can't get in there yet. Maybe that's where Giblets is. I don't know. We have to scan a bunch of stuff first. So do that, and then maybe the door will open. Just letting you know.
Oh my God. There's nothing here.
a destroyed drone. Looks like it was deployed for combat. Nothing fishy there, that's what they're used for, that's what drones are for, they're for combat. That's not weird to see a destroyed drone. Okay, yeah, I think I'm getting a sense of what happened here. Someone beat us to the punch. They attacked Dr. Giblets and all his men. Huh, we need more information. Let me hack the door so we can go deeper and look for more clues.
And just like that, the chase was on.
Howdy there, cowboys. Oh shit, sorry, wrong bit. I mean, howdy there, detectives. Ooh, this looks like the lab where Dr. Giblets did his experiments. There's gotta be something helpful in here. Let's get to scanning.
Okay, back to detective mode. It's detective time.
These must be old Hyperbone prototypes. Way jankier than the ones they're selling at the High on Life store. Well, you know, we just pointed these out. Now we can move on to the next thing.
They're not gonna put a scan that close.
Was he doing experiments on his own henchmen? Jesus Christ, that's fucked up, right? Yeah, that's fucked up. I know it's fucked up. I don't know why I asked. I knew it was fucked up. Dr. Giblets must have been losing his mind.
Where the fuck could the other one be? It's gotta be here somewhere.
Queer, look at all these drone heads. Dr. Giblets was an expert at creating cybernetic organisms, but we already knew that. You know, I don't think this is a very helpful clue. I do think it's neat, though. It's cool to look at fucked up drone heads. Thanks for showing me this. Alright, here's my new theory. Dr. Giblets was even more twisted than we could ever imagine. He was torturing his own henchmen. He wasn't right in the head. Although I guess that's what Douglas did too, so maybe that's normal for the G3. Maybe he was normal. No way to know unless we go deeper. I'm hacking the next door.
Oh shit, now what?
Alright, I got no fucking idea what this room is. But I'm sure there's more clues in here, so go find more clues, baby. Are these second place trophies? They're trophies for what? Science? Just science in general? Do they really give out second place trophies for science? Jeez, it looks like Dr. Giblets was pissed he didn't get first place.
We spotted another Gatlian. It didn't look so good. But then again,
I
neither
want
did
it.
I look crazy. Who am I to judge?
Aha, so that's our murder weapon. Dr. Giblets must have used that modified Gatlian to attack his men. It's pretty powerful. Did a lot of damage. It'd be great if we could somehow get that Gatlian for ourselves. You think that's gonna happen? Who knows? Oh boy, did Dr. Giblets write this? He was really paranoid, huh? He really thought people were trying to kill him. And you know what? He was right, because that's exactly what we're here to do. So, okay, he was right. Not crazy. Normal guy. Okay, I think we finally cracked this case. Dr. Giblets really did go insane. He was paranoid that someone was after him, so he killed his own men.
gotta
While
be a
you
way
were
in that
wasting
room.
time doing detective work, I was busy scanning the area for Dr. Giblets and decrypting the password on his security systems. Now you can just follow the waypoint right to him.
So you didn't need us to find clues. That's okay, it was still really fun.
Yep, sorry. I just love detective mode so much I didn't want you to stop using it. Now go kill Dr. Giblets.
I want to get in there. Giblets!
In the end, Dr. Giblets took the easy way out. A little disappointing because I was looking forward to a fight.
Jesus Christ, that was the easiest one yet. All right, let me at him.
Dr. Giblet status report. No life sense detected. Entering full security lockdown.
Oh, shit.
Hello! If you're hearing this pre-recorded message, it means you've successfully managed to murder one of the greatest minds in all of super science. Congratulations, you killed me. But I knew this day would come, and I was prepared for this moment. Now see if you can survive my retribution from beyond the grave!
Another ambush. That's detective life for you. So many ambushes.
Everyone called me crazy, but look at me now! I'm dead! Involved in the trade to my glorious science you're ever so jealous of! That's right, Crimothy! I know it was you. My own son killed me. The inheritance? My lab? Or just a plain old space Oedipus complex? No matter! Just as you had no qualms about killing your own father, I shall gladly spill the blood of my firstborn! Farewell, Crimothy Giblets!
That was weird.
I recorded this message in the event that you're wearing a jetpack and use it during the fight. I don't really have anything to say about it. I just wanted to cover all my bases here. Good work using the jetpack. But it won't be enough!
How about you shut that mouth? Want to use my disc? Gotta get out there, run!
If you're still hearing this, you're taking a long time to fight this wave.
Did we do it?
If you're hearing this, it means you made it past my first onslaught. Perhaps you aren't my son, Crimothy. Yes, I was wrong. How could I have been so blind? I know who killed me now. It was you, Karubis.
Oh, now he thinks it was Krubis who did it.
Jay Chris!
Look at these messages. This guy has messages out the ass. Wow, he recorded so many, didn't he?
You thought you could kill me and take my spot at the top, didn't you? Well, think again, because, well, you did kill me actually, but I'm gonna kill you back.
Another wave of gods. Perfect.
How Krubis, that after all those years stuck behind mountains of paperwork, you finally got to get your hands dirty again, just like you wanted. I would have drowned you, but you picked the wrong to get dirty with. I'm bad with analogies. Krubis, could it actually be about the time that I slept with your wife, and then convinced her to divorce you and marry me instead? And then I made her do an experiment for me, and she died in that process? And you swore revenge against me for the rest of the day? Could it be that? I feel like it's probably not, but I just want to make sure. I know you can't tell me because I'm dead, but soon you can tell me. In hell!
Don't forget I can shoot this.
This shit is wildly crazy.
Was it you, Douglas? You never told me your last name.
Did everyone hate this guy? Ow! Open your mouth like that.
Douglas, you always were unpredictable. Your relentless party habits always landed you in hot water with Garmantuous. Perhaps you wish to strike back against our leader by killing his prize scientist, me! That would certainly hurt his feelings. But it was a mistake to think you could just walk out of here alive! Douglas, I remember that party where you got naked and experimented with one of the Screndel brothers. It was really hot. I even took photographs. Perhaps that's why you killed me, to get back those photographs. Well, too bad. I had rigged my computer to post them all over the internet the second my heart stopped beating. But don't worry, they're really hot. Everyone will think it's cool. Douglas, how does it feel having the very troops you trained turn against you, attempting to kill their own mentor? How poetic to die at the hands of your own students. They remember how badly you tortured them, you know, and they can't wait to get payback.
Whoa.
I don't want to have to kill this many of you. Guess I will, though.
Holy shit.
Quit wasting our time.
Holy shit.
Space Golden Purple Line!
I just know it's gonna be more. I'm not a psychic. I just know it's gonna be more. I know there's more.
Still alive, are you? I should have known it was you. It could only have been you. How moronic of me to assume otherwise. You're the most obvious suspect. Nebulon.
Oh, Nipulon's one of the big guns.
Nebulon, you've been here from the start. Garmantuous' favorite right-hand man. You always hated the attention he gave me. You wanted him all for yourself. Truth be told, I always was scared of you. Can't imagine the evils you're doing. I'm not even sure I can defeat you. But I have to try. How are you feeling, Nebulon? Still holding in there? I knew you'd be tough. It's one thing to serve in the G3, but it's another altogether to fold in your thoughts and technology. I really didn't expect you when I was alive. I couldn't kill you. So it pains me, but I must kill you back.
You gotta realize
What,
it's nice.
Nebulon? I'm throwing everything I have at you, but can you survive this entirely base self-destructing? 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'll have to remember to rig that up later and time it with this video. Note to self, rig up base to self-destruct. Rig up base to self-destruct. Okay.
Oh shit. Who's firing at me?
Yeah, it's like this.
Why don't we play sports instead? I weigh more than you.
Looks like the sniper became the sniper.
good, not good. Oh my God, they're everywhere.
Can that just be it? Can that be all she wrote? People always say that's all she wrote.
Oh,
Can
no!
that be all she wrote?
Okay, this is my final message. If you're still alive to hear this, then I've made a great mistake. I was wrong. Only one person could have survived all of that. Myself! I killed myself!
There we go.
It makes sense, you know. I always hated myself. I knew I'd get the guts to do it one of these days. Good for me.
We all got our own demons to deal with. Jeez.
So, okay,
Oh,
I
I'm
killed
fucked.
myself. Whoops. My apologies to whoever's hearing this.
I
hope
am
you'll
so
forgive me for
screwed.
making you go through all of that. You can leave now. Have a good day. Giblets out.
Oh, come on.
R.I.P. Giblets.
We made it. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? That's a t-shirt. Let's get out of here while the getting's good. We can get back out through the trap door.
Wow. That shit was crazy.
As I continue to study these humans, I find them to be more complex than I ever could have expected. Initially, I saw great potential in both the Fergals and the Gatlians, but now I see how foolish
Oh my
I
God,
was.
it's 12:30 already?
Those were nothing but dead ends. Humans, however, humans are going to change everything.
Dr. Gurgla scared the hell out of me, even more than all the other scary shit around here.
Oh, it's open.
Oh, the other Gatlian. I think that. Hello? Hello there. You alive, guy? Oh no, I think he's sleeping. Or you know what? Probably he's dead. I don't know, maybe Jean can help?
Gotta go back to the house. Escape the base. Oh, shit. Okay, which way the fuck do we go?
I just wanted to say, you know, today really meant a lot to me, and God, this is so fucking hard. Your free trial of detective mode is up, so see you later. Bye.
And with that, everyone lived happily ever after. It was a happy, perfect day, and the children were laughing, singing. Amazing. The end. Okay, I'm done with that voice.
There's only one way to go. What's in? Oh yeah, we got that already.
You know, sometimes it's nice to just fly around, you know? Who cares?
Which way do we fucking go? It's not telling me. Escape, return home. This game isn't made for kids, Bob, actually.
Okay, Mamma Mia!
I see a treasure in the distance.
All right. Hey, how are you? My name's Colby, and before you ask, no, I'm not gonna try to sell you goop or cum or anything gross like that. I'm not anything like my two weird brothers. Okay, yeah, good on you, buddy. Sorry, I'm a little sensitive. My brothers both sell weird goop and cum, and now everyone just assumes that's what I do, and I don't. I sell warp-based insurance. Are you in the market for that? I don't think so. Sorry. You know what? It's fine. You know, nobody ever is. You know, maybe I need to just give up and start selling goop and cum or something.
Oh,
Piss,
shit.
I don't know. I'm gonna starve to
Piss.
death out here. I got some
Oh
stuff
my
to think about
God.
here. Can I just have some space? It was nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Holy shit. I just trying to... Oh, what is that?
Hello.
I'm trying to figure out where the fuck I gotta go. Uh-oh. What the fuck?
Are you fucking serious right now? Oh shit, that's a lot of mites.
I guess I'm the only one who thinks these guys are cute?
I just want to get to the thing so I can pause the fucking game. But I don't know where I'm going. It's not telling me. There's another one up there. Come on. Shit. That's bullshit. Oh.
You know, your holster's not as much fun as you might think.
Got him. I'm open for ya.
Where the fuck do I gotta go? I have no fucking clue. I don't even know where I am. Return home. How do I return home? Where do I gotta go? I forgot how I came in. I wonder what that bridge is for.
You missed me, didn't
Oh, that's not the one.
It's you and me, bounty hunter.
There's a ricochet thing going on here. Oh no!
Why would you go in here? What's wrong with you?
Get out of... Maybe I'm on the wrong side. I have no fucking clue. Entering Jungle Overlord. That's right. Huh. Yeah, but that does nothing. Get me out of here. What's that? A portal. Oh my god. Get me out of here. Oh, thank you.
You found Dr. Giblets all by yourself. See? It's not so easy figuring out where these bozos are. How'd it go? Come on over, let's powwow.
Be quiet. He's coming back.
That looks like Tiny Tim.
Oh, I didn't say anything. Gary, honestly, I didn't. Susan here, snooping around. Gary, shouldn't tell anything. Shouldn't tell anything.
It's all right, Merv. No one's gonna hurt you. Just let go of Jim.
Oh shit, I'm stuck. What the fuck? I'm stuck. It glitched. It's actually stuck. I can't do anything. Holy shit. That is so bizarre.
Is the clown dead? That would be sad. In space, we love clowns. Everything else about this movie is really scary because humans are so weird, but the clown is nice and comforting to see. Oh well. Hey, do me a favor and do not stop watching your TV. I promise you, we'll be back soon. I swear to God, we're just gonna...
I don't know. It glitched. Let's see what happens when I go back.
A little break, okay? Don't leave. Do not leave, please. Look, they will kill us. For real. We'll die. Stay put.
It's not letting me do anything. Resume.
Oh, look at that. You found Dr. Giblets all by yourself. See? It's not so easy figuring out where these bozos are.
Oh, thank God.
Go. Come on over, let's powwow.
Okay, so we did find Dr. Giblets. He is dead, but we also found another Gatlian.
Oh, shit. That's great.
I don't know about that. I mean, he's not really functional. I don't think he's dead, but...
Oh, God damn. Yeah, he's busted up real bad. What were they doing to him?
Do you think he's salvageable?
Buddy, I'm not gonna promise you I can save him. That would be irresponsible of me. It would be careless to toy with your emotions like that. But yes, I can definitely fix him.
Okay, thanks, Gene. But you know, if he can't be saved, it wouldn't be.
What was that?
Nothing. I was being shitty. You didn't hear me. I don't want you to hear me being shitty.
Yeah, okay. Weird thing to say, but whatever. Sorry to change the subject, but turn in your bounty real quick. I've got some good news and some bad news. Okay, come on over.
All right, what do you got for us, Gene?
All right. Which do you want first? The good news or the bad news? All right. Here's the bad news. Lizzie's been gone for a while. It's probably nothing, and I'm obviously not actually worried or anything because I hate her. But,
oh, shit.
You know, you might want to look into it since she's your sister and all. Maybe check with Tweeg. He works at that Space Applebee's uptown.
The Space Applebee's.
All right, well, I lied, kid. I don't have any good news. I was hoping you'd just ask for the bad news, and then you'd be so upset you'd forget to ask about the good news. I was trying to pull a fast one on you, and I failed. So, it's pretty embarrassing. Yeah, that's everything. I'll work on getting us some new bounty leads if you want to go look for Lizzie. And, I'm gonna see if I can fix up that busted Gatlian you saved.
Jesus, that is a lot to take in, Gene. Hey, Bounty Hunter, you mind if we leave the other Gatlians here with Gene and maybe we can go poke around for Lizzie and use that time to have a little chat with each other? You know, just you and me, our favorite people, our favorite, you and I, our best pals.
Well?
Okay, listen, just it's easy. Put the other Gatlians down next to Gene, and let's get out of here, look for Lizzie, and have a chat.
Oh, sure. We can use a little break. It's nice to stretch out a bit, you know? Take a little nappy poo.
Oh, yeah. Change the channel, Gene, to porn.
Have a good time, you
Oh,
two.
shit.
We'll hold down the fort.
All right, Bounty Hunter, let's head to Applebee's and let's find your sister.
They're not watching TV.
All right, Guns. No funny business while the bounty hunter's away.
Ha!
We'll be just fine. Good luck out there.
All
So,
right.
how do I feed these guns? Do they just eat anything?
All right, just leave already. I've been dying for some R&R.
Well, this is where we pause.
You better not be gone too long. I don't like having to...
Oh my God. It's time to go to bed. Good night, Bob. I don't know if TP's still there. Anybody else who may be around. Have a great night. Be well, be blessed. Be safe. Until mañana.